Hey DCFM fam, Dr. Caitlin here. We are going to go over count 'em, two exercises to work on the hip flexor. One of these might be harder than the other for you. I'll start with the easiest one for me and then kind of move to the harder one for me. But basically, we're just going to be sitting with our legs nice and long here, and let's pretend my right hip flexor is a little bit weaker than my left one, and all I'm going to do is kind of use this as my goal for how high to get my foot. You can start with something a little bit lower if this is too high, and then kind of keep working your way up, but the goal is to, have something at pretty decent height. This would probably be like a half a foot high, 6 inches. So what I'm going to do is nice, slow, and controlled. The few people I've done this in my office, like they want to do it as like a really quick repetitive exercise. You want to do this nice and slow and controlled. So I'm kind of just going to lock my leg out a little bit, and then I'm going to go up and over and back. And you can touch the other side, then come back, touch this side. But if you want to make it a little bit harder, get right till you're about to touch the ground and come back. Right till you're about to touch the ground, come back, and make it a little bit harder. You can hover, 3, 2, 1, come back, hover, 3, 2, 1, come back. And I'm just trying to keep upper body nice and neutral here, okay? And the next exercise, again, this may be easier or harder depending on who you are. But it's going to be kind of the same thing. Upper body stays nice and neutral. Might need to grab onto something if you need a little bit of balance. But again, I'm going over. See, I maybe need a little bit of balance to start. So over and over. Just trying to get my foot and my knee kind of as high as I can here. And again, you can go over, hover, back over, hover, back over. I'm already starting to feel a little bit of burn through here. And then the next one would be over, hover, 3, 2, 1, and back. Over, hover, 3, 2, 1, and back. And then I do have some other hip flexor exercises like the standing and lying march with a band that you could do to help strengthen your hip flexors. Thanks for watching.